Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now.
Today we have a sponsored beach cleanup. We do Adopt the Beach programs. We have about 70 volunteers down here, and we're going to remove about 10 tons of garbage from the beach, filling two 30-yard dumpsters that the town of Brookhaven has provided us with. We always try and document as best we can what we're taking off of the beach. One of the nice things is the town provides us with the dumpsters, and then they give us the weight off the dumpster when it goes to the landfill.
This particular class is our whole 9th grade class. Our students are local and national and international. We are the second most diverse school in the country, and as a boarding and day school. So it's an interesting mix, as you'll see, of students from all over the world. We participate in the data research, and so they're all documenting what they're picking up. That gets recorded, and that data goes to Washington. It helps the environmental people in Washington set policy and go to companies, say, hey, your stuff is ending up on our beaches. And as you look out here, this stuff that you're picking up off the beach come from the storm surges, and those storms are going to have northeast winds coming from up there in Connecticut, or when a cold front comes through and you get those big heavy northwest winds, they're coming from here. So we collect everything in the sound when we have the highest winds. They end up here. And so that's why there's just so much stuff. So they get down here and they look and they go, oh my gosh, I can't believe it would be this much here. But the wind directions and the wave directions and how that works brings it all here.
What's your tally so far? What have you found?
Lots of styrofoam. We found lots of caps and lids, lots of food wrappers and containers.
So they gave us a clipboard, so as we're going along and collecting trash, we're supposed to keep a tally. So it's got a checklist of all the different things, so like food wrappers, caps, lids, bottles, styrofoam, lighters, cigarettes, whatever we find, we're supposed to keep track of it all and give them a report at the end. There's a lot of garbage out here, so we need to address the garbage getting in, it seems, and how does it end up here, so that it's tough to clean it up afterwards.
I come to this beach all year round. I have 2 dogs, and we find a lot of stuff on the beach that I don't like. That doesn't belong here. That's bad for the fish, for the birds. And one of my dogs is a shepherd, and she got a fish hook hooked into her lip. So I'm always looking for fishing line and fish hooks. It's just, you know, as I walk, I see things and pick them up. You want to be known for clean beaches, you know? We're always being teased because the North Shore has rocks and stones, and everybody likes the sand on the South Shore, so we don't want them to add garbage to the pebbles and rocks.
What we have here are biodiscs. A company in New Haven was building a new factory, and they had a lot of these bags of this on their dock or something, and it blew off in a big wind. So now there's hundreds of thousands of these messing up all our beaches. And now we're far away from New Haven, but look at all the numbers we've collected. 2 years ago, every beach just everywhere. It's calming down now. You can see that it has many, many surfaces. And those surfaces catch stuff coming out of sewage plants. I don't know whether you call it microbes or you call it garbage or sewage. But it's something so that what it gets caught in, like you might sometimes catch it in a net or a strainer, but this is far more effective. They can catch more of it. Here's syringes we collect off the beach. And then we have drug bags, and we just want people to know that their kids are subjected to a lot of influences around here and making bad decisions.
I'm a physicist. I work for Brookhaven Lab, Brookhaven Laboratory, and we live here not far from the beach, and that's a really amazingly rich environmental treasure that you have here in the United States. And actually there are countries which don't have all these treasures, like Soviet Union, former Soviet Union, Russia. They fight it for centuries to get any tiny access to the sea. And you have so much sea here, so much beaches. And the only problem that, somehow population is not very ready to keep it clean. So I think the main point is educational, first of all. We get together, we clean it a little bit, but we also explain each other that we're no longer going to make pollution here. We want to live here and be happy.